Alafia, this is Abundantly back with another daily collective read. I hope you had a wonderful, fabulous, miraculous day so far. If you'd like to book with me, you can do so at my abundant.lay118@gmail.com email or through my pen site listed in my bio. Make sure to like, to comment, to share me with a friend, and to subscribe to my channels. Let's get to it. Alright, so I actually already recorded this a few times at this point. But my iPad is on the fritz, so we're gonna let it have it. All right, so the cards at the bottom of the deck were fertility and transformation. It says change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown, and it's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. There is going to be a transformation in your home life. So this can be if you're a married couple that wants to start a family, have kiddos. Congratulations, you're going to be getting some very happy news very soon about you being able to conceive. Maybe also there can be a change in the actual home dynamic, your family dynamic. So maybe moving in, relatives, or maybe getting a new home, things like that. There's going to be a big change that's going to occur that is going to cause you to kind of need to be home more, okay? All right. Now, I will say when I was doing my shuffling and pulling my cards initially, when I did the present place, I had 5 cards fall out. That was just way too many in the time that I have. But the cards that stuck out to me the most was home-based, celebration, and wrong decision, okay? So in all 3 of those cards, it speaks to the fact that there was some type of change that occurred that you kind of started to question, why did you do it? What was the purpose behind it? But there was intentionality and celebration of you being at home, okay? I can't remember the other 2 cards, but the cards I can think of was card 1, 3, and 5. So that might be very important to you. The numbers 1, 3, or 5, or some type of variation where you add those numbers together, okay? Actually, I could do that. Let's see. 9, so the number 9, okay? So something could have happened in September, or just the 9th is very important to you. But again, it could also be just 1, 3, or 5, okay? There's a need for you to get back into the home, right? But to get in the home intentionally. So the focus is, if you are a parent, right, and you just had a child, that would bring you back into the home, okay? Understand with me? So there's just a need for you to get back into the home, but for intentional reasons. Also, a deep clean of your home. You're going to need to clean out your home to make space, to make room, okay? Something's coming, and so you need room and space for it. So it's time to get organized and just to tidy up, because I feel like there's just a lot of clutter. There's just too much, right? That's what I'm getting, is there's too much in your home, and you need to remove some things so that you can make room for better things that are coming, okay? All right, bottom of the deck, we got looking, have an eye for beauty, and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find, with, again, home-based, it came back. So it is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change the environment, or change your environment. And okay, so you're looking for some type of change to occur. In order for this change to happen, it's focused around you doing something in the home, okay? I'm also seeing you're going to be back in the home. So it could be work related, getting back into the home. Oh, hold on one second. Yes, it could be like work related, getting back into home. So getting a home-based business or home-based job opportunity, right? Something remote. I also see it being, you're looking for something. So maybe you've actually lost something. You will find what you lost, but it's going to take you going in and doing some cleaning of the home, right? There's something that you've misplaced, and as soon as you clean your home up and get things organized, you will find exactly what it is. So that's to whoever needed that. All right, in our past place, we have social status and public face. Okay, you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. You are publicly being put out there more, right? Your public image is increasing. People are noticing you. People are learning your name. You're recognized socially now, right? You're someone who is actually beginning to be recognized on a social status level, right? So it's not just who you are at home, but who you are outside of the home. People are seeing you and they recognize you. They're like, hey, I know that person, or I know of that person, or I've interacted with that person. That is what's starting to happen for you, okay? Also, this is tied to that home-based business. Maybe you're going to start a social media business, or you've already started a social media business. It's going to be fine, but there is a call here about not being arrogant and being yourself. Do not fake the funk. Be yourself. Be your authentic self. Show up as you, right? Let people meet you, the real you, and let them vibe you, because that's how you're going to attract in the right tribe for yourself. All right, so in our current place now, we have partnership. Joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. So you're actually going to be able to meet people that want the same thing as you, people who have the same goals or have the same motivations as you. And that's what you're needing at this time, is people who are motivated in a similar way. Now, that does not mean that you guys have the same ultimate goals, right? You may just want to, get your business off the ground, and so you're using social media to brand out, right? To get your brand out there. But someone else might be there because it's like, no, I just want to be able to show up on this site, make a little money. You might have different things, but you're going to be able to build connection with lots of different people who are genuinely interested in the same goals at the end of the day, which is to earn an income, make this something sustainable, and to grow from it. And I feel like those partnerships are actually going to be very, very, very beneficial to you at this time. So be open to it, but also be wise, because we do have that with the don't be arrogant and stuff there before, that you've learned that balance. So don't lose that just because you meet some new people, okay? Don't let people bring you out of yourself. If that person doesn't align with your core values and goals of who you are truly, do not align with that person. Let it go. You don't need every friendship and partnership, okay? In our future place, we have flexibility and independence. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, and more. Be flexible in your methods. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So even though you're going to be building some great partnerships, at the end of the day, you have to remember this is your business, this is your brand, and you have to be flexible in the way that you're doing that. So you're learning to be independent while also learning how to move things around that fit you, right? If we think about the octopuses are so unique because they are literally spineless. They're boneless. They can squeeze into the most impossible situations and still be successful of getting out, right? They are like, what is the famous magician? I can't think of his name, but think of a very famous magician who was known for getting out of like the most trickiest of situations. That's what that is, and that's what your independence is going to help you do. It's going to help you be able to get out of situations that you don't want to be in anyways, okay? All right, so bottom of the deck of our advice cards were vitality and nourish. It says farewells, leave behind, closure. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. So something ended, or you're currently ending something so that you can heal yourself, okay? This is a time when you really are focusing on taking better care of you, that taking care of home, right? We are home as well, right? It's not just a physical building, it's ourselves. So you're taking time to actually take better care of what is yours. And I feel like definitely that has to do with your home and such. So our actual advice card today was shallow. And for what I got, because my iPad was glitching and it kept showing the Walmart by where I am and highlighting the home and pharmacy section. So there is a healing of the home. I feel like there's things with the shallow card because it says hollow, empty, boredom. There have been things that you've accumulated out of boredom. There have been things that you just were putting there to fill space. Now it is time to declutter. We are getting ready to go into winter. Winter is the season where things stop moving, okay? Things slow down. So fall is your final season to kind of clear out everything, right? Fall is the final harvest of things, right? It's the time when you reap the rewards for all the work you've done all year, because as we go into winter, things will not be producing the way that they were. Also, when I first pulled this card, I got short of breath. Like, I went to swallow and almost choked. So I got the notion to tell you guys that there's something to do with your breath work. You need to sit down and do a YouTube video, breath work video, just something to help you get your breathing back in alignment. All right, I love you guys. Till soon.